I have listened to Lionel for many years on AM talk radio. He is the consummate wordsmith, using brilliant eloquence to present his case. A former lawyer and prosecutor, he knows from whence he speaks. Have a dictionary handy. The following is one of his latest programs, just to give you a taste. Do yourself and your vocabulary a favor and subscribe to his channel.
The intel state, police state, deep state, the shadow government, the government within a government, the ruling class. This is a series of names and terms that describe this overarching rubric that basically holds our republic in a stranglehold. And what is the most critical aspect of it, the most virulent and metastatic, if you will, of this group is the intel state. And what has to be done is it has to be gutted. And we knew this from 1946 when the National Security Act was signed. Even Harry Truman knew this. Our forebears, the drafters of the Constitution, always suspected that a standing army would be the problem. They loathed the Navy, okay, because they had problems with pirates in the Barbary Coast, and you can read the Treaty of Tripoli and even what John Adams wrote. That was a different story. But the intel state was something which was unknown to the drafters. This is a separate, independent group, which, believe it or not, enjoyed much of its, I can't believe I'm saying this, glory during the days and the era of J. Edgar Hoover, when it was national. Think MI5 versus MI6. After the war, after World War II, after Vietnam, after this CIA start to percolate and foment and ferment and develop in terms of how its tendrils would move, despite its charter, which absolutely prohibits domestic spying. That's when it took off, even despite the church committee. And we have been trying to get that genie back into the bottle ever since. The entire intel state must be dismantled. And when I mean dismantled, I mean these rancid individuals, these traitors, seditionists, rats, criminals, felons must be removed, must be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And I mean brutally. You have to make an example. Clapper, Brennan. And they act with such incredible, imperious impunity. When they go on CNN, basically, think about this. An intel man going on CNN. You think Omerta's dead? You think Sammy the Bull and everybody else talking about the mob is dead? Well, that's nothing. The idea of a CIA ex-head on a propagandistic Ted Baxter apparatchik platform like CNN, the rules have changed and have been just destroyed, and all barriers have been just obliterated to the extent that the only way anything can be done to bring it back is to obliterate them. And the only way is through Bill Barr, Durham, Huber, at the president's discretion, blessing, direction, and imprimatur, to be broken apart, broken in half, break it in them. Make sure they serve jail time. Make sure we have mugshots and bracelets. Mugshots and bracelets. Not some report which excoriates them administratively. Ooh, the Horowitz report. Ooh, I mean orange jumpsuits, mugshots, fingerprinting in the dock, indicted. The same way they went after Manafort and Papadopoulos and Gates and Roger Stone and 17 imaginary Russians for things that I still don't understand. There is no doubt. Listen to what I'm saying. There is no doubt as to their criminal exposure, their criminal liability, and the fact that justice demands that they be prosecuted instanter. This is not subject to debate. And when they go when they're locked up, when they're pinched, when they're in their perp walk, when you see Brennan's mugshot, Clapper, Hillary, there's hope. Because that's the Ma Barker of this organization. That is the pumping station, the heart. That is where it starts. But that's for another discussion. Until you see that mug, that Brennan, who looks like he's in a perpetual state of terminal constipation, once you see that in a mugshot, then you will know. And that's the only time that a Nadler or a Schiff or a Pelosi or any of these other folks will recognize that this president means business. Nothing less will suffice. Nothing. I'm not trying to be mean. I know what I'm talking about. And it will take generations of I'm sorry to say this, continuous, unrelenting, seemingly interminable prosecutions to bring these people to justice. I can't make it any clearer than I have. With this president stewarding the helm, with this president manifesting a sincere desire to make America great again, that includes all of its subsidiary parts, and that means sometimes through apoptosis or some other form of ablation or expurgation or bowdlerizing or emending and incision and amputation. Certain parts have to go, and certain people have to be ground into the dust with our collective boot on their neck. This is not hyperbole. This is not shtick. This is the real thing. And if there is a God, and if there is some sense of justice, Brennan, number one, you go first. I want to see your mugshot. I want to see that Putnam. I will wear a T-shirt. I will hoist your mug on a flag to remind myself and everybody that nobody is against, what am I saying? They are against. Nobody's above the law. We are a republic, constitution of laws and not men. Have I made myself clear? Put your comments down. Let me see what you think. Let the world know. Utilize your freedom of speech, and also like this video. I know it sounds pathetic to say like my video, but it helps monumentally in terms of algorithms and putting it on the recommended list. Okay. Thanks for watching. Right arm, lock and load, power to the people, and comment as you see fit.
Please subscribe to our backup channels: Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel, Bitchute.com/net4Truth USA, and drop.space/ Net4Truth USA. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on Bitchute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.